Today I'm pleased to announce that I will be signing an executive order to reschedule marijuana from a Schedule 1 to a Schedule 3 controlled substance with legitimate medical uses. We have people begging for me to do this, people that are in great pain. For decades, this action has been requested by American patients suffering from extreme pain, incurable diseases, aggressive cancers, seizure disorders, neurological problems, and more, including numerous veterans with service-related injuries and older Americans who live with chronic medical problems that severely degrade their quality of life. Today, I'm pleased to announce that I will be signing an executive order to reschedule marijuana from a Schedule 1 to a Schedule 3 controlled substance.
What? Trump said we all can do it. I'm just playing. Don't get your panties all in the bunch. Although President Trump probably just made a whole lot of people happy with this one. No pun intended. What is going on, my American informed brothers and sisters? Welcome to the channel. I'm Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Model Renaissance Man, which I'm greatly appreciative of. Follow me up here. Follow me down here. Click this. It helps me if and when you do subscribe to the channel. Click the bell notification. That will bring down the drop box, and you can select all notifications. That way you'll be notified whenever I do post a video. And lastly, don't forget to check out my other channel called Man, Husband, Father, and everything I ask you to do on the channel, do over there. So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all all heard the beginning of this video where I told y'all, and I'm about to do some digging. I'm going to have to go back and find my video that I did on this particular subject right here, where I know a lot of y'all gonna have a hard time with this because you've been programmed to have a hard time with this. Don't y'all find it strange that things that are super healthy for you, turmeric, ginger, all sorts of fruits and vegetables, highly potent fruits and vegetables that are really good for you, they don't push that stuff in commercials, do they? It can possibly reduce your risk of cancer. No, it can actually get rid of it. Okay? Things that are supposed to help you and yet can cause a whole bunch of internal organ damages, they push it on TV. Why are you saying that, Ty? Do you ever hear anybody going around, look, don't eat too much fruits and vegetables. If you eat too much fruits and vegetables, it can do this, it can do that. It can do this, it can do that. You know what I mean? What I'm saying that for is this. I always said, I know that even on a moral, a westernized ideology, because everybody has constructively come together and made it a social construct that marijuana is bad and it's a drug. And before I even go any further in this, just watch this first.
I never really thought this day would come. I met a patient about 20 years ago, a retired professor named Elizabeth, who came to my clinic. She was dying of pancreatic cancer, and she asked me then whether cannabis might help her. And I said no, because that's what I learned in medical school. She reached into her briefcase, took out a 3-inch tall stack of articles, put them down on my desk, and said, "Really, doctor? You should read these. You might learn something." And I did read those articles, every single one, and found a bunch more. And I did learn something. I learned that there actually is some medical benefit to cannabis that I had not anticipated, never heard about in medical school. Second, I learned that there was a lot we don't know. And third, I learned it's really, really, really difficult to do high-quality randomized controlled trials of a substance that's federally illegal. This rescheduling has the potential to change all of that and to rewrite the way that we do research related to cannabis in the United States in 3 ways. First of all, it'll democratize the research process so that all academic institutions can participate in research, not just elite academic medical centers. Number 2, it'll give patients and researchers access to highly refined, reliable sources of cannabis rather than relying on 1 or 2 sources around the country. And last but not least, it'll let us do the sorts of large-scale randomized controlled trials that we do in oncology and cardiology. Not dozens of patients, but hundreds or thousands of patients. That's how we learn. That's how we produce valuable knowledge that's useful in guiding treatment decisions. Mr. President, without you, this never would have been possible, and my patients and I and all of our families are grateful. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am interrupting this video right now because we are back around to that time again, and I know it has flown. This is the time where I do my thing every single year, my annual Christmas for Kids, where you who are the watchers right now can donate and be able to help children who are less fortunate this year have a good Christmas. We had a huge turnout last year, and I'm looking forward to having a huge turnout this year. And the way that you can donate is by going to PayPal right up there, or you can donate through Cash App. And these proceeds are going strictly all to children who are less fortunate this Christmas. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited about it. And guys, it's right around the corner. To all of you that are going to be giving, thank you and God bless you. Looking forward to this. Okay, so like I was saying, they, on a social construct level, have come together. Marijuana is a drug. Y'all, I've known people all my childhood life that have smoked marijuana 4 to 7 days a week, every single day, faithfully. My family, a lot of them, every single day, every day. And everybody going around, it's not bother me. Right? Because when they said me, told me, tell wicked. But guess what? Westernized ideology said that marijuana is a drug. Now, it's amazing to me how on a social construct level, people have come together and made marijuana out to be this drug. In medicine, I don't care. Doctors, y'all know it. There's a lot of patients that have completely benefited from marijuana, whether they ingested it, mastication and swallowed it, or they inhaled it and smoked it. I know numerous of patients and family members who have multiple sclerosis or MS have smoked marijuana, and it completely helps with their symptoms better than the highly potent pharmaceuticals. Just saying, it's the truth. And does it work for everybody that way? No. But a great deal of people benefits from marijuana. And I said it on my channel years ago. Mark my words, guys. Marijuana is going to become a legalized thing, and they're going to keep on degrading it down to where it's not as serious as they made it out to be. Oh, it fogs your brain. No, I know. And y'all might, dude, your guy Charlie Kirk said that. Guess what? That's a disagreement and Charlie Kirk and I have on it. Charlie Kirk can say that, but according to the folks, y'all, man, my hood folks, y'all know it. Generations of our families have smoked weed, and it has done nothing to them. It has not damaged their organs. It has not altered their brain. It has not altered their cognition. It has not done any of those things that they claim to be. And I'm going to tell you something right now because it's in my blood. You get marijuana, all of a sudden you got something else laced in there. I'm just keeping it 100% real. You smoke pure, untainted marijuana, you're not yeah, you know, y'all wondering what's a place like this doing in a guy like me? Bull crap. I'm just keeping it 100% real. All through Chi-Town, all through Decatur, all through Tennessee, I've seen families, cousins of mine who were my age, starting at 12, 13 years old, smoked weed and still smoke weed well into their 40s, their 50s, and their 60s. Nothing. Now, for some odd reason, I just think that a lot of times, I don't know if it might be a thing or not. Maybe I need to medicinally study this. A lot of them end up getting a black lip for some reason. I don't know. Do it do that to y'all white people? White folks, if y'all are watching this channel, you got a family member who has smoked marijuana for a long time. Let me know if it makes their lips dark. But anyway, there's no denying the medical ramifications that marijuana has had on individuals with certain elements, right? What they should do, and what I would love to do if I had some family members that was up to it would be nice if they paid to have their blood work done and came in and all this and say, okay, you smoked marijuana for this amount of years, and find out what doesn't run in them. Oh, we did a study and we had some people to come in. Like, I'm just telling you, I'm keeping it real. If I can do this on my own, which I wonder if it would be AMA approved, whatever, to do a study, and I just gave these names, gave some fake names, and I studied a lot of my cousins, a lot of my uncles, and all of them who had smoked weed faithfully for decades. And I was to show y'all, they don't have arthritis. They still be doing the bump and the dance and all this. They don't have cancer. They don't have this. Now, what they might have, which I'm just keeping it real, is a whole lot of failed kidneys and liver cirrhosis because a lot of them were just bona fide pure alcoholics. But What I like to know and see is check their blood work. These people still, and I'm just saying it because I'm just making this anecdotal. Man, if y'all only knew, they ride motorcycles. None of them have been under a DUI or crashed or done any of that, and they've done it for decades. So can you imagine if on a social construct level, we all came to an agreement that watermelon, peaches, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, and elderberries should not be consumed. And everybody just came all in on it together. Now, it's amazing that people get pissed off about something like that, but then yet you won't say nothing about being able to be 21 years old and go and buy whatever you want to out of a liquor store and drink yourself to death in one sitting. Name one person that OD'd on marijuana. Huh? But I can give you a bunch of names and things of people that OD'd on Tylenol. In fact, 90% or more of our patients that need a liver transplant, all of them are ramifications of overdosing the liver over time for the use of acetaminophen, aka Tylenol. But show me somebody that has long-term damage and chronic damage from smoking marijuana. If you find something, I'd like to see it, because you can say it's anecdotal, but in Illinois, Missouri, Tennessee, Florida, Michigan, North Carolina, Kansas, California, where a lot of my family live and a lot of people smoke weed. I guess we all just got good genes, or folks gonna say. Anyway, y'all rattled on a little too long in this. Let me know what y'all thoughts are. Should marijuana just be to the point to where it's completely legalized? You don't have to have no special this, no special that. Just like you don't have to have nothing special to go buy fruits and vegetables. Just like you don't have to have nothing special to go buy alcohol except an ID card. I know some of y'all not liking this because of comparison. Yes. Well, Ty, marijuana. What do you mean marijuana? Alcohol is worse than marijuana? Okay. Anyway, let me know what you guys all think about this by leaving in the comments below after this video. And don't forget to do what you see in the elements right here that would greatly help the channel. And if you want to see the next video I will do after this one, up there, things I did as of yesterday, right here. If you have not subscribed to the channel, just simply click that. I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man. I hope and pray every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.